Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today's flow is something to get you going into the evening, get out all those little kinks that you need, and then to just settle in to enjoy your evening. Today you might need a strap for your forward bends, and then later if you're at your house, maybe you have a couch that's nearby, a chair that's nearby, you can use that. If that's not available, you can do legs up the wall. I'm going to show both versions, legs at the wall and with the use of a chair, to kind of help us into our shavasana, to give our legs a little bit more support as we take a little shavasana in a different way today. This is geared more toward beginners, but if you are doing this and you are comfortable in your practice, you're more than welcome to go into any different modifications for your poses as we go through. So with that being said, we're going to find a comfortable seat to begin. Make sure your hips are propped up. Let your hands rest on your thighs, and just take a moment, instead of turning your palms up, let them turn down. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back, and then allow the eyes to close. Bring yourself into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Start to connect with your surroundings, and just allowing yourself to become more present with every passing moment. Start to engage that Ujjayi pranayama, that slight constriction of the back of the throat that creates that little ha sound or wave sound. Having that little narrowing at the back of the throat helps you hold on to the breath, helps you focus on the breath, and allowing yourself to be more present. Couple more rounds of breath here. Starting to set an intention for your practice, for the end of your day. Just letting go, releasing, being present. Whatever you need to do to come down from your day and be in this moment only. Maybe it's just to breathe. These next few rounds of breath, just focus on your out breath. Taking that full Ujjayi inhale and noticing the exhale. And as you exhale, see if there's anywhere in your body you can just let go. Maybe your shoulders drop down from the ears a little bit on that exhale. Maybe your face slightly relaxes a little bit more on the exhale. Maybe that tongue gets a little more heavy in your mouth on the exhale. Wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. Allow the hands to come to your heart center on that inhale, and one Om to open that practice. Releasing the hands down, let the eyes blink open. Go ahead and roll yourself forward onto your hands and knees. Coming a few rounds of cat and cow, make sure things are out of the way. Have your blocks handy in case you need those. And on your next inhale, let the belly drop. Shoulders roll back, gaze goes up. Exhale, press the hands around the spine. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round, tailbone to heel. One more time here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale comes to nice long spine. As you exhale, make the knees wide, big toes touch. Sit back on those heels. Drop it back. Come to child's pose. Reach the arms out. Relax the head down. Take a couple full breaths here, letting go. Again, seeing what you can release on your exhales. Focusing on that exhale breath. Let that exhale breath ground you. Keep you here in the present. Exhale fully. As you inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Walk the hands back slightly and take that right arm underneath the left. And then lay down onto that right shoulder. And just breathe. So your hand can stay here in downward facing dog arm. Maybe you bend that right elbow, and then start to place the left hand on top. Find a little bit of a twist here. If this is too deep, arm's just gonna reach in opposite directions. Good, take another full inhale here. And exhale. As you inhale, lengthen out, lift that right shoulder off, and then walk the left hand over to the opposite side, palms are up, and just fold forward slightly, breathing into the upper back. Another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale takes the left arm out. Exhale, right arm out. Take an inhale there. And as you exhale, left arm's gonna wind under the right to lay all the way down onto that left shoulder. Press into the right hand, think downward dog arm with the right, or bend the left hand. Left arm bends, right hand comes on top. Find the twist. Again, if this is too much for your back, keep the right arm long, left arm long. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Unwind if you're twisted. Inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, take that right arm over toward the left, and then lean forward slightly into the shoulders. So both palms face up, lengthening out through the chest, just leaning forward onto that maybe front arm. Exhale fully. As you inhale, take the right arm out. Exhale, left arm out. Inhale, shifts the hips forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, straighten the legs, find your plank, and then lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a couple moments, pedal the feet, press into the hands, lift the hips. Take a nice full inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, takes that right leg, lift it to the ceiling. Exhale, draw your heel to your bum as you open the hip out to the right. Inhale, lengthens the leg back out. Exhale, draw knee to nose, and taking that right foot, step it forward. Find a nice low lunge to begin. Breathe. Maybe use your block, placing it either behind the foot or on the inside of the foot. Take your back heel, drop it to the ground so your hips are open to the left. And then slowly start to take that left arm, reach it to the ceiling. If you find your hand to the block or floor is too low, come up onto your elbow with your thigh. Open the chest, reach up if you're okay, top arm reaches overhead. And in the evening, I like to bend my top elbow, press my head into my hand, and open up that side waist. From all that sitting I've been doing, lengthening out, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, look down. As you inhale, press yourself up. Coming up to that nice long spine, straighten the front leg. And then exhale, take that right arm, reach it over. Good, hand's gonna come down. Maybe it touches the block, maybe it touches the floor, but make sure you're not pressing into your shins. You wanna keep that front leg slightly engaged, and then open up the chest. Good, press into the back leg, lift up through the lower belly, and keep spiraling. Maybe even look up to that top hand. Good, one more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. As you exhale, take the top hand to the top hip. A little bit of focus here, balancing. Bend into that front knee. Shift the block forward. Take an inhale, take your back foot, step it in halfway. And then as you exhale, stand on that right leg, lifting the left, coming into half moon. That back leg's gonna really lift up high, spread through the toes, maybe left arm starts to lift. Take another full inhale here. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, top hand to top hip. Exhale, slowly start to bend into that right foot. Stepping it back, find your warrior two. Take an inhale. And exhale, straighten the front leg. Toes turn to the long end of your mat, parallel your feet. Make sure your feet are parallel to one another as well as to the edges of your mat. Hands to your hips. Take a full inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, forward fold. Nice long spine. Fingertips, toe tips line up. Take an inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Top of the head lengthens down toward the floor. Elbows bend back. Inner thighs lift. Press back into the heels and then kind of engage your glutes. Engage your booty slightly. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, bend into the knees. As you inhale, walk yourself over toward the right. Square the hips. Pause there. Take an inhale. And exhale, step it back. Downward facing dog. Good. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches to the ceiling. Exhale, heel to bum as you open the hip to the left. Inhale, lengthens that leg back out. Exhale, draw the foot forward and step it between the hands. Nice low lunge here, nice long spine. Again, you have the block if you would like it behind you. Take that right foot, drop it to the ground. Good, and then slowly start to lift up through that right arm. So hand can stay to the floor. Maybe you need to adjust, come elbow to thigh. Big inhale, open the chest. Exhale, either arm overhead or hand to the back of the head. Lean it back, open the chest, drop the tailbone to the back heel. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, looking down. Pressing into that front leg. Inhale, presses you back up, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, lengthen out. Hand comes down to the shin, the block, or the floor. Press down, open the chest, lean it back. Draw in through that lower belly. Good, full breaths here. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, bending into the front knee. Inhale, presses yourself back up, warrior two. As you exhale, top hand, top hip. Shift the weight forward, bring that block with you if you need. Take that back foot, step it halfway in. And then lifting up onto the back, or onto the front foot, lifting the back leg to the ceiling. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Spread through the toes. Top arm maybe starts to reach. Good, take one more full inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, slowly bring that top hand to the top hip. Exhale, bending into the left knee, stepping that right foot back. Find your warrior two. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Toes parallel to edges of mat and toward one another. Hands to your hips again. Inhale, lift. And exhale, forward fold. Nice long spine. Hands down, come down. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Top of the head drops back. Elbows point back, fingertips, toe tips line up. And then really press out, press back, and lift up. Good. One more full inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lengthening out, nice long spine. Exhale, bend into the knees. Inhale, walks the hands back to the top of the mat. Pause there, take an inhale. And exhale, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Put a little bend into the knees. Inhale, walks those hands back toward your feet. Once your feet are firmly on the ground, make sure they're hip distance apart. Take an inhale, lengthen long spine. And exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Press down into the feet. Inhale, takes the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Find some balance in the middle of your mat. You're going to ground down into both feet equally. And then from here, you're going to start to find your weight into your left foot. So weights in the left foot. Slowly start to hover the right. So coming into tree pose eventually, going slowly. Inhale, takes that right knee up. Good. Drop the tailbone, pull everything in. And then exhale, take the leg out. Good. Flex the foot. Breathe. Good. And then draw your heel to your bum. Good. Heel to your bum, heel to your bum. If you need the wall, you need your chair, it's there for you. Breathe. And then see if you can grab onto that ankle, lift it high up into the inner thigh. Keep your balance and place it there. If it's not going to make it high into your inner thigh, place it onto your calf. So I'm going to go with calf right now. Good, and breathe. Hands can stay at hips. Maybe they start to come to heart. Maybe your arms start to grow. Whatever is going to be best for you. Breathe. Good, 2 more full breaths. 1 more full inhale. Exhale. Good, slowly as you inhale, start to lift that leg away from your standing leg. Good, exhale. Good, inhale, draws the knee back to center. And exhale, release it down. Good, give it a shake. Whichever side needs to shake out, take a couple breaths. Good, second side here. Grounding down. Inhale, lifting that left foot. Flex the foot and breathe. Shoulders roll back. Good, then inhale, bring the knee all the way up. Draw in through the lower belly, keep your balance here. And then on your next inhale, open the leg out to the side. Exhale, hold. Good, foot's flexed, tailbone drops, lengthen the side waist, and then heel to bum. Squeeze in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Again, there's that chair there, the wall if you need it for balance. Good, keep hugging it in. See if you can bring it all the way up in inner thigh, or maybe it comes down to your calf. Good, from here, breathe. And then slowly hands to heart. And maybe hands start to lift. So draw everything up, grow long, breathe. Good, 2 more full breaths here. If you come out, come back in with your breath. Inhale, coming in. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, inhale, draws that foot away from the leg, lift it to the side. Exhale there. Inhale, draws it back to center. And exhale, release. And shake that out. Good, take an inhale there. And exhale. Good, bring those feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, takes the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, refold. As you inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, start to bend into the knees. Slowly lower the hips all the way to the floor. Good. Sitting down. And if you find when you're sitting and you're finding yourself a little rounded in your back, sit up on a bolster or something. So I'm going to do that just to show you what it's like. So you're going to take a little pillow behind you. I'm going to come straight out in front. And you're just going to sit up, placing your sit bones right on the edge there. So your sit bones are on the edge, so you're just kind of helping yourself lift up. Another option is to keep those knees slightly bent, right? So you might have had a long day, your legs are super tight, they're not super open yet, but we're gonna work towards that. First thing, soles of the feet together. Good, sit up nice and tall, bring your shoulder blades onto your back and lift up. Press the soles of the feet together, press the knees down. And breathe here. So just sitting up, drawing those knees out, heart's lifting, feet are pressing, so you're engaging those inner thighs. Good, 2 more breaths. 1 more full inhale. And exhale. Good, as you inhale, come to center. Exhale, take your right leg extended long. So that left leg still into the inner thigh. And again, you can keep your leg long, you can bend it. Taking the strap, bend the knee, wrap it around the ball of the foot. So make sure it's really around the ball of here because you want to be able to press into something, not around the sole of your foot. So then start to straighten the legs, sit up tall, and then bend the elbows. Good, and then so from here, you just might feel your stretch. This is where you stay. If you're feeling okay, press down into the left knee, press down into the right leg, engage that quadricep, right? You're standing on your leg, you can't be relaxed, and then start to hinge forward. Good, relax the shoulders. The only tension really is in your hands gripping the strap. Good, nice long spine. And again, second option is to always bend the knee more, press into the heel, let the chest come forward. 1 more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings you back up. Exhale, release that strap, draw that right foot in next to the left again. Hands are going to come by the side this time. Take an inhale, lift. And exhale, just start to hinge forward slightly. Good, press the soles of the feet together so they're pressing in, knees drawing down. Breathe. Good, one more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale brings you back up to center. And exhale, take that left leg out. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Taking the strap, wrapping around the ball of the foot. Take a big inhale. And exhale, hinge forward. Good, press the ball of the foot. Roll the shoulders back and hinge forward. Again, you always have that option to bend the knee. Press down into that heel and imagine you're drawing it back so you're getting that hamstring engaged. Breathe. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale lifts the heart. Exhale, release that foot. Take both soles of the feet back in. Take a big inhale, lift the chest. And then as you exhale this time, start to hinge forward. Hands wrap around those feet, elbows press into the thighs, lengthen forward. Good, nice long spine. Nice full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale brings you up. Exhale back to center. From here, you're going to take both legs, bring the knees up, and then extend the legs out one at a time. So again, you're on that cushion, sit up nice and tall, flex through the feet, make them as wide as you can, maybe even bending those knees. And then again, hands can be by the side. Maybe they come forward, but if you notice you start to round in the spine, bring the hands back, and then push through the heels. Imagine you want to bring those little pinky toes back towards you, roll the shoulders back, and then start to hinge forward. Good. For those that may be more flexible here, maybe you're sitting up so tall, you can lengthen out, maybe your elbows come to a block. But notice the length in the spine, not the rounding in the spine. So coming long, getting into the inner thighs. 2 more breaths. Good, one more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly lengthen. Exhale, back to center. Helping those knees up. Bring them back to center. Come off that bolster if you're there. Roll all the way down onto your back. Good. From here, lengthen those, or bend the knees for a moment. Bring them into your hips. Press into the heels. Inhale, lifts the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One final time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Good, draw the knees into your chest, give them a little squeeze. And then from here, we're gonna go into legs up the wall or onto a chair. So if you're doing legs up the wall, you're gonna bring that blanket nice and close, get nice and close to the wall, and then roll down so your hips are on that blanket or bolstered legs are up the wall, and you're resting here. You're gonna take your last 3 minutes with your legs in the air and holding here. If you don't have a wall nearby and you'd rather use your couch or a chair, option for that. Let me grab my chair. So if I have a chair nearby, hopefully yours is a lot more comfortable than this chair here. But then you take that blanket or bolster, place it over the edge so that you're able to have a little cushion for your knees. And then you're laying down. You're gonna bring your knees or your calves over the chair. Maybe your toes go under the back, and then you're resting here. Arms can be wide, hands can be to your belly, and just settle in. Having a little bit of support with those legs. Press down wherever you are. Lengthen your tailbone to either the chair or the wall, so your low back finds its neutral position. You feel a weight in the sacrum, a little bit of space in the low back, and let the eyes shut. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. If you have any type of thing pressing into your head, a hair tie, a headband, take it off. Bring your hands to your head, give your forehead and your head a little massage. And then return your arms back to your side. Take a full inhale through the nose. Side out the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Let it go. One final time. Inhale. And letting everything go. Let your body find relaxation, find stillness. Take a few moments here in silence. And staying here as long as you'd like. If you're up against a time limit and you're going to end with me, start to bring some movement into the fingers and toes. And then start to slowly draw the knees into the chest one at a time, hugging them in. And then rolling over to your favorite side. Pause there for a moment. Then press yourself into that top hand, roll into that top hand, press yourself up. Slide yourself either away from your chair or away from the wall. Coming back up to a comfortable seat. As you found that seat, close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart center. Remind yourself of that intention as you head into your evening, ending your day, to let go, release, and find some comfort that the day is coming to an end. We'll seal that in with one Om. Take a full inhale. Bowing your head slightly. Think of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for today. And holding on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for taking time for yourself. Drink lots of water, eat some veggies, and wear some sunblock. We'll see you next time. Namaste.